guys, Ben Wheeler, the Mercenary King here with a new little idea here called deck transformations. Basically, I take a certain type of deck and transform it to a different deck of the same clan with presto, changeo, and all that jazz. Now, the deck I'll be working with today is Riviere. Spell it with me, Riviere. Anyway, so basically the deck goes as follows. Starter, Riviere, top 7 for a grade 2 or a grade 3. And then we have 16 crit, 12 crit, 4 heal, and 4 perfect shields. 4 grade 1s, when these things are ridden by the grade 2, draw a card. This is Murtoa. When Murtoa is, let me just mess with this real quick. When Murtoa is placed on the Vanguard or Rearguard circle, you may draw a card, and your opponent draws a card too, if he wants to. Soul Blast 2 on flip 2 damage. This is Kura, one of the duos. The grade 2, when it's driven by the grade 3, draw a card. It's a 10k, just like the grade 1 was an 8k. These 4, on hit, Counterblast 1, return this to hand, place a card onto the, rearguard circle, an open rearguard circle specifically. It's useful, and will actually be sticking, mostly, to my next deck. Then we have 4 11k attackers. Flute, probably one of the most useful cards in Bermuda, because she works when there's 4 or more rearguards. And then 4 Riviere, when this unit attack hits, discard a Riviere, give things plus 5k. Really annoying card by itself, but sadly outdated, because 5ks are yesterday's news. Everyone's about them 10ks and criticals. And then 4 Twas. She legions with Riviere. Counterblast 3 and discard 3. And the end of turn, this unit attack to Vanguard. This unit's legion, and we pay the cost, we stand it, and attack again. When it rides to grade 2, search out a grade 3. And that's pretty cool. A lot of sort of pluses are available in this deck, but quite frankly, I'm not inspired by it. It's not fun. I like my Bermudas fun. So let's start transforming it. First movement is from Riviere, grade 0, to Wendell. Wendell goes into Soul to return something to hand. The benefit of that is that all my grade 1s give me card advantage. So it's pretty easy for a target to find a target for her. She's also a 5k booster, and oftentimes can be returned to hand for bonuses. Or rather, just more guard, really. The ace of the deck is Lena, and she just returns everything to hand that's on the field. It's good that way. I'm replacing the grade 1 Rivieres with Karen's Counterblast 1 Soul Blast 1 when this unit is returned to hand from Rearguard Circle. If you have a Bermuda Triangle, you may draw a card. It's nice. Don't really have damage on flippers in this deck, though. Partly because you don't want to overdraw. It is a real possibility with this deck. I faced it daily. But you know, that's the fun bit of it. You gotta have fun. Gotta go crazy sometimes. And just go crazy. Cool. You know how it is, bros. Hams. Bro hams. And then we have 3 Pearl Sister Pearl. Basically, she gives an ability to Perla, where if she hits, you can Soul Blast 1 and Soul Charge 1, and draw a card. Of course, the Perla's ability is to return something to hand, which probably means you're counterblasting for even more card advantage. For whatever reason. She's okay. She's okay, but the problem with her is that she allows your opponent to draw a card, and that should never be done, if you can avoid it. Unless you find it funny. I sometimes find it funny, because they look at you weird. Like, you would really run this card, and it's like, yeah, because it gives me a free +1. But it gives me a free +1. Well, not everything's got to be sunshine and rainbows. Believe you me, if I had my way, I'd be minusing you 1. That'd be hilarious. That's where we'll get to eventually. Draw a card. Your opponent discards a card. Perfect Nubatama. Oh, these were the same thing as Karen, except they're 6k. Like a Rio, and it's Counterblast 1, and then you Soul Charge 1 and draw a card when it's returned to hand. Pretty cool. Yeah, my brohams. Overall, though, this deck is quite a bit different from the deck I had before. The deck I had before was a big powerhouse. However, this is a big draw house. It's a Drawpalooza even. Yeah, I like saying Drawpalooza. It is a fun word. Basically, for these, I'm modifying the amounts. And I'm not going to run pure for anything, except for Perlas, because Perlas are an advantage engine. And I love advantage engines. The benefit of her is that you can boost with a Karen, say. Soul Blast 1 when this unit attack hits a Vanguard, return a Bermuda to hand. Someone else, by the way. You can return a Pearl, you can return a Karen, you can return, well, just about anything that suits your fancy for card advantage. This deck Soul Blasts a lot. The previous deck I had before this one that was Drawpalooza, Soul Charged a lot. I'm not sure which is better. I'll be testing this for a while because I really do like this deck. Whoop. My angle is weird. There we go. Is that better? You tell me. Oh, glad to hear it. I'm going crazy. Can you spell crazy? That's right. Rio. When this unit is returned to hand, Counterblast 1, Soul Charge 1, draw a card. It's very important. You have to Counterblast 1, then Soul Charge 1 to draw a card. I only have one of her, and that makes me sad. I'm going to put in 3 of these. Same deal with her. I do want a lot of her in the deck, but at the same time, I need a little bit of damage on Flipper. I might increase this to 2 by taking out another Charlotte, but I don't know yet. Here's the thing about it. I have had huge hands with my Bermuda triangles, but at the same time, I'm not sure how they'll manage in this new era of strides. Taking out the Rivieres. That was a triple rare back in the day, kids. A triple rare. And I'm replacing it with a promo and one of the cheapest double rares in the game. Isn't that funny? This is the most expensive card in there. When this unit, choose your Vanguard, and it gets 10k, and whenever it returns something to hand, well, only once though, you can search your deck for a card and return it and call it a rearguard circle. So in other words, I use it to get a free 11k attackers. Because Lena's ability is when this is ridden, you may return all cards to hand. If I have any extra of her after I ride, I just sort of re-ride if it gives me more advantage, or stride. The generic stride would be best. We don't quite know what the new strides are going to be like. I hope they are fancy. I really do. Lena was one of my favorite cards in the previous few sets, just after Royal Paladins, but before I adopted, or was adopted by, by Mega Colony. And she's always a lot of fun, because all of a sudden, some things happen when she is ridden. She also is a plus 3k when you attack, provided you have 4 or more. I'm thinking of adding 8ks instead of a couple Karens, just to see if I can boost her to 21k, because that would be formidable. Life is funny, and I am looking forward to working with this deck. The thing about the choices that I made are, that basically, is it fun? Is it powerful? And will it draw me lots of cards. And this old combo is better than any of them. I really need to figure out where to place my crane better. But the art is fantastic, and I really will enjoy playing this deck. Alright, well, this is my first deck transformation that actually made it past the original recording stage, and I hope that I will enjoy this deck in times to come, and I think you will be seeing some battles with it in the future. Have a good night. This has been Wheeler, the Mercenary King, signing off.